With cloud computing, we can distribute the cloud computing resources throughout the world. For instance, we can have a cloud server in California to serve the US customers. We can run a second cloud server in Mumbai to cater to the Indian customers. And we can have a third cloud server in Sydney for the Australian customers. In this video, we will learn how to leverage cloud computing to deploy compute resources in different parts of the world for low latency, high availability, high durability, and for regulatory purposes. Cloud providers have services available across the world. When we rent a compute resource, we have the option to choose the region. Regions are independent geographic areas that are isolated from each other so that a disaster in one region doesn't affect the other region. For example, a cloud provider could have regions spread across the world such as California, London, Mumbai, and Sydney. Each of these regions consists of two or more isolated locations known as zones. Each zone consists of one or more data centers. A data center is a group of buildings used to house computer systems and associated components. All the zones are connected to each other by high-speed internet cables. These zones are equipped with independent power, cooling, and networking. They are designed and positioned to be independent during local disasters. A flood or power outage in one zone will not impact other zones in the same region. However, zone is a single failure domain within a region. To be fault tolerant, the resources should be created in multiple zones. Now let us take a glimpse at the regions and zones offered by the market leaders in cloud computing. The information about the regions and zones are published on their official websites. You can find the links in the description. At the time of recording this video, Amazon Web Services has 22 regions around the world. Few of the regions include California, London, Mumbai, and Sydney. Amazon refers to zones as availability zones. They have 69 availability zones across these 22 regions. For example, Oregon region has 4 availability zones while Beijing region has 2 availability zones. Google Cloud Platform has 61 zones across 20 regions. Lastly, Microsoft Azure has 140 availability zones spread across 55 regions. Some of the benefits of cloud regions include low latency, fault tolerance, global footprint, and government regulations. Let us look at these benefits with an illustration. FUBAR is an American-based retail chain that sells NFL apparels and gears. Now they are setting up an e-commerce website to sell the goodies online. They are planning to host the website on cloud. Their customer base is concentrated in California region, so they choose to spin up a cloud server in California region to have the application closer to the customer base. This makes sense because the connection time would be shorter and the web page will load faster for the customers in California. Thanks to cloud computing, we can set up servers with low latency to the customers. Unfortunately, there's an alien ship landing in California which shuts down all the electricity in the state. This causes outage of the entire cloud region of California. As a result, the FUBAR application is down. The alien ship landing may be an unlikely event. However, there are other more likely events that could cause outages of the region, such as natural disasters or man-made disasters. To remediate the outage of the region, FUBAR starts using multi-regions. They set up their application in Ohio region as well. This way, the application is fault tolerant. That is, the application will be up and available even if there is an outage in one of the regions. Now, FUBAR wants to expand to soccer and sell La Liga-based goodies as well. Their analysis shows that they have more potential customers for La Liga in Europe. So they set up another application in London customized to serve the European customers. Now with multiple regions in the US and Europe, the application is set up in such a way that the American customers are automatically connected to either California or Ohio regions, while the European customers are connected to the London region. When a customer from US connects to the web page, By default, they will be shown NFL-based goodies. On the other hand, if a customer from Europe visits the webpage, they will be invited with La Liga-based items. Due to Brexit, there are some changes in the government regulation policies in the UK. Since FUBAR application is hosted in London, they have to either update their policies to be compliant with UK government's regulation or move their website hosting to a different region in European Union. Instead of updating the application with UK's regulation policies, FUBAR decides that it's more straightforward to move to another region in European Union. So FUBAR moves their application from London region to Frankfurt region, and cloud computing made it easier for FUBAR to stay compliant with the government regulations. This is Brian. He hosts website in single region on cloud. To his bad luck, the entire region has outage. Though rare, the regions can have outages. We should host mission-critical applications in multiple regions for fault tolerance. The key takeaway from this video is that cloud computing opens the gate to have compute resources in several parts of the world. We should leverage this feature of cloud computing to design the applications with fault tolerance, low latency, high availability, and high durability. Thank you for watching the video. If you found this video useful, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at ashwincloud_.